is these bikes are not really for amateurs. And I would say anybody, because it's a heavy bike, if this starts to fall, you know, and you're not, if you're older like me or, you know, not very familiar or handy with the bikes. And actually, when I'm sitting on the seat, it's fine for pedaling. I think I've got exactly right. But I'm high off the ground. You know, I have to tiptoe to reach the ground, and that could be awkward for some people. They might not feel. So there you might want to consider a step through. But so beginning to ride this bike, unless you're very experienced, I would just put it on level 1 and ride around for a while, or even no level, just ride it around, or maybe level 1 or 2, you know, and just gradually work it up. Because what happens is, if you're at 4 or 5, and let's say you're slowing down, you're rolling to a stop at a stoplight, and then the light changes, or you have an opportunity to go. Well, if you're not paying attention, there'll be a slight hesitation when you first pedal, and then bang, you know, you'll really go, and you could run into something, you know, if you're not paying attention. So you have to be mindful of all that, and I consider myself very skilled riding around cars and traffic. And by the way, I live in Santa Barbara today. I mean, I don't know what's going on. People are just, I mean, we look at this weather. I mean, it's beautiful weather here. We haven't had any rain since December. It's beautiful, but it just seems like people have a lot of time to wander around, you know. They're back to just wandering around and getting in each other's way. But so you have to pay a lot of attention, build into this gradually until you're more and more comfortable with it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is I don't like being stranded. So I have everything I need in here, including a 15 millimeter wrench, because that's what you're going to need to take these tires off. And I don't want to get stuck. I mean, flats happen. And if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you know, how are you going to get back? So even though these tires are rated, I mean, there's nails everywhere. So you want to have a wrench, and I have a pump, pretty good little pump. You're going to be pumping for a while, and I think that's a more high-capacity pump. I put a water bottle on there. It's not the greatest. Now, as mentioned, it's hard to get out of there. I'd like to find a shorter bottle. But you only have the one. I tried putting something here on the handlebars, and you can get something that goes on the handlebars, but I didn't like it. You know, it was sticking way up here. So, I mean, I probably could have gotten used to it, but no, I got rid of that. And then in here, I've got a tube. You want the right size spare tube. I've even got a patch kit if I need it, and tools to remove the tire. And I even put in some zip ties. Now, I haven't taken this off yet, but there's some zip ties here, right there, that you have to cut if you want to uncouple. And they've got a video on how to do this, and that I would recommend watching the video Ride One Up has on the internet to find out how to properly remove and replace and put it back in properly. So I don't know. These are my shoes. Being a road bike, these are mountain bike shoes. To me, it's the only way to go. I mean, I like being clipped in, but this bike's fine with the provided pedals for most people. It's just fine. And all in all, I came back so fast today. I was so impressed to get this kind of range. And still, it only just now went down to 1 bar, and I have no idea how much further I would go on that remaining bar. But I'm going to, oh, here comes the trash truck.